Ophelia is a high school student who works weekends at a local coffee shop. She works alongside two great co-workers, Jim, the owner's son and friendly shift manager, and Danny, a college student. Sometimes, the coffee shop gets customers who blow up over the smallest things like their coffee not being hot enough. It's really tough for the young employees to be on the receiving end of their anger. One day, Jim and Ophelia were joking about how to deal with these angry customers, and they came up with a plan to have a little fun with them and hopefully get them off their backs. When an angry customer came in complaining about their coffee not being hot enough, Jim stepped in and asked if there was a problem. The customer started ranting at him, and Jim turned to Ophelia and said, "Ophelia, this is unacceptable, you're fired." Ophelia started acting really sad, pleading with Jim not to fire her because her family needs the money. Jim played the hard ass, telling Ophelia to take off her apron and leave. The angry customer started to backtrack, saying it wasn't that big of a problem, and that Jim didn't need to fire Ophelia over it. They even apologized, saying they didn't mean it. Of course, Ophelia still had her job. They were just acting. They've done this a few times, and almost every time, the angry customer apologizes and says they didn't mean it. It's satisfying for the young employees to make people realize that their actions might have consequences. But when Ophelia told her friends about their prank, some of them thought it was mean to let someone think they'd gotten someone who desperately needs the money fired. What do you think, is Ophelia TA or NTA?